Welcome to Will at Work. I'm Kevin. Today we're looking at the Arduboy. This was a Kickstarter campaign that was basically a designed mini sort of, Game Boy-esque, let's say, platform that you could download the development kit for it and write your own games and play them on the unit. It is not very full-featured. It has a sort of limited amount of memory, and so games tended to be on the simple side. It also didn't have really great graphics. Now, I haven't followed the company, but I think maybe they've created a more advanced one since that time, etc. Or maybe they're going to, but that's mostly just a guess. I don't recall if this has anything even on it, or it is something where I have to first install some sort of firmware. But let's see what we get with it. And up here on the top, there's a power switch. There we go. Now you see that flicker, but you wouldn't see that normally. That's because of you're actually seeing that from the frequency of the light bouncing off the screen. So I can't do anything about that, but it's a solid picture. So this has blob attack. So let's hit play. And you can see it's kind of like a little Tetris game. Almost like a Bejeweled kind of thing. Etc. Yeah, it does have some sound. But very basic, right? And as you saw, there was no real menu. Let's shut it off. Turn it back on again. So blob attack. And so if I recall, so it's been a long time since I've looked at this, the way this would work is that if you wanted to put something else on here, you would download it, connect this micro USB cable to your PC. Sorry about the focus there. And then you could just write it to this unit. And there's been a lot of games made for it, a lot of, homebrew. See, this is Arduboy Kickstarter Edition, 1 of 10,000. Do we really think this is number 1 of 10,000 right here? I mean, no, it's not. There's no way they sent me the very first one. It'd be funny if it was. My guess is there was something wrong with the numbering thing on there, and everybody got 1 of 10,000, because it is. Everybody's got 1 of the 10,000. This is one of them. It's just not. It was probably not numbered properly. If it is the first of the 10,000, then woohoo for me! I've got something very exclusive. But yeah, anyway, it's a kind of just a novelty thing. I don't know if you can still buy them. Maybe. Let me see really quick here. See, Arduboy. Let's see what they got going on here. Now, I don't think that this is an Arduino in here and all that sort of thing. This was definitely manufactured at a different time. Yeah, so it's still on here. There's 200 plus games. Pre-installed titles by members of the community, open source, because now they have the Arduboy FX. So they have a revised version of this. So you can still go out and get one, I guess. All the games tend to be free. They're basically community games. Let's click on the shop here. So one of these FX, it would be the more advanced unit, costs $54, and there's also a mod chip That's $15. What's the mod chip do? Arduboy FX mod chip. Add over 200 games on board. Switch between your favorites without a PC by installing the Arduboy FX mod chip. Pre-order. Shipping estimate March 2022. So that's not even out yet. And the Arduboy FX is also in pre-order. Also coming in March 2022. So our hero, Kevin, will probably get that to add to the collection since it's different than the original one. Let's see if it has... Yeah, the stuff's crazy in here. The community is just full of crazy stuff. It's a flashlight mode, making your own game. I mean, really, it's just, yeah, it's just a whole bunch of people doing things to, you know, make it better and improve on it, you know, and add things to it. It's a whole like homebrew type of deal, but it's fairly novel. So anyway, yeah, it's part of the collection. Doesn't really come in a box or anything. It was just kind of like this, and comes in a little baggie type of thing with a little foam protector. Show you. Looks like this. Almost like an ingredients list. This is Arduboy. So there's like 2.5 kbytes of RAM, right? Total flash memory 32 kbytes. There's 1 kbyte of EEPROM. It's a 128 by 64 resolution. Piezo speaker. You know, it's just meant to be very simple, and I think generally, like, at least in the beginning, you know, affordable, right? Like, you could have something like this and just kind of keep it in your wallet almost, and take it wherever you wanted to go. So it's kind of nifty. I don't know. You know, there's not much else to say about it, but yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.